Hello, everybody. We're live on YouTube.
Woo! YouTube. Woo!
Hello, everybody. Good morning on the East. No, good afternoon on the East Coast. Good morning on the West Coast. And welcome everybody to not only my YouTube channel. I'm Laura Wooster, but my friend
Elias Mattress. Thank you, everybody, for being on here. And if you're watching the replay, please comment. Please comment if you're watching a replay.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, Elias is on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast, and we just decided, we just wanted to jump on every Monday and just talk to people because we want this connection with people. It'd be fun. So what we're going to do today, good afternoon, Karen. Hello.
Hi, Karen.
Hello. So Elias and I each have a deck of cards, 2 different decks, but we're going to pull a card for the week for everybody who's watching, whether you're watching it live or if you're watching it on a recording, that's totally fine. It still applies to you. If you happen to be watching it, it's meant to be. You're meant to be seeing that. So we'll just be offering some insight based on the cards that we pull for everybody. Alrighty? So nice and simple and straightforward. And do you recognize any names coming up?
I do. Hello, Karen, and hi, Jean. Jean's on the West Coast. Karen's in the Midwest. Shelly Ferrano, good afternoon to you. So she's definitely on the East Coast or Midwest. I forgot where you're from, Shelly. Where are you from? So welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here.
So Chris. Hey, Chris. Oh, there's a lot of people. Wow. Hello, everybody. So Elias, for people who are just being introduced to you now, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am obviously a psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive motivator. What does that mean? Well, as an intuitive motivator, when I work with clients, what I help them to do is connect to their goals so they can educate themselves on what's blocking them and they can move into their limitless possibilities. And I'm a retreat and workshop facilitator. I'm also an author and a retreat and workshop facilitator. I just said that. So I do all those things, and it's a lot of fun. I love this work. I love bringing information. I always say connect, educate, and grow, which is, the basis of what I do.
Yeah, and your passion for it really shows through when you're connecting with people online, especially. It's wonderful. And hi, Shelly from Tennessee. My husband just got back from Tennessee. He loves it. First time in Nashville. Absolutely loved Nashville. I think we're going to have to go because I have to go now. So thank you, Shelly, for being here. So if anybody doesn't know who I am, my name's Laura Wooster. If you're from the Boston area, it's Worcester. If someone just put that woot woot to the Worcester.
There's the Laura. Yes.
It's an inside joke. So I'm an intuitive medium or a psychic medium, whichever one you'd like to call me. It doesn't matter. And also, I make connections with people on the other side for those here, for healing and for proof that your loved ones are still around. That's what a psychic medium is. I'm also an intuitive, which I do intuitive connections for people, which provides insight around what's happening in your life at the moment and the potentials of where things are going. So people find that often it's very helpful to check in for that, to see, am I on the right track here? And if I'm not, if this is where I seem to be going, can I make the changes to go in the direction I actually do want to go? So those are the 2 things that I offer for people. And that's one of the things what I use Oracle cards to do that as well. So very cool.
Great job, Laura. You really do. I mean, you have such a talent and such a gift. And also Laura is for those of you that don't know Laura, she's very passionate about what she does, and everything comes from the heart with you. So I appreciate you.
Same with you. And that's what I love about you, Elias. He's like, you really deeply care about people and you just want to help people. And it shows. It really does. So I think I really vibe to that. So thank you for being a part of this today. And I look forward to the coming weeks as we do more of these. So what we're going to do is we're each going to pull a card. And this will be a card to sort of develop a message for the week for everybody who's watching. So which deck are you using, Elias?
I am going to be using Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. There we go. Oops. There we go. Like that. I'm going to use this deck right there. So this is, she's got several of them, but I really like this deck as one of my favorites.
I love Denise. Yeah, she's
Thank you.
awesome. She's
Yeah.
fantastic. She's got a good heart. I am using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. This John Holland's deck.
Mm.
I've had this particular deck, this exact deck, not a not another copy or newer copy. This one is the very first one I got. I don't know. It might be over a decade. I know it's over a decade. It might even be 15 years at this point. So
Wow.
this deck, this has been used thousands of times in my readings, and they're a little worn around the edges, but you know what? I like them that way.
Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So Elias, why don't you go ahead and pull a card for everybody who's watching, and we'll see what comes up.
I like when they fly, like just now. I like when they fly out. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. Interesting.
Ooh.
Love.
Oh,
So this is the love card.
that's so funny. I'll explain why after.
Right. Do you want me to go into it, or you want me to have you pull your card? Or you,
You go ahead. Yeah, and then I'll pull mine. Mhm.
So love, everybody. This is basic. This is really basic. We're going back to basics. It's a new year. It's a new you. It's a new beginning. I would say to you, toss out, toss out your resolutions. Toss them out. Set the intention of loving yourself for this week and even moving forward. Loving yourself to the fullest. Are you allowing yourself and recognizing when you open up and bloom? When you love, just like these flowers, you open up and you just there's a sense, there's a feeling, there's a movement about it. Like you are actually looking in the mirror and you're actually, as uncomfortable as it may seem, look in the mirror, hand on the chest, I love you. Just say I love you to yourself and see how that makes you feel. You might laugh. You might laugh because I've done it where I'm like, I love you. And, it's okay. But even the laughter raises your vibration. It's a shift. And I think that we all have to remember to love ourselves. Many of you that are on here, I know many of you, and I know that you guys are really great at loving everybody else and showing that love for everybody else. This is about showing the love of you and watching you grow and bloom.
Awesome. It's so funny when you pulled the card. I'm like, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. So much sense. As I was getting ready for this live, I kept hearing Elton John's song, "I Want Love."
Uh-huh. Oh
And
yeah.
I
I
love
love
that.
yeah.
It's one of my favorite songs, and it's just a really beautiful, just like really deep, open-hearted call for love and for what people want, with love. So if you after the live, go check it out. Go check if you have never heard it before. If you never really listened to the lyrics, check out that song. But while you were talking about that, I pulled from the Psychic Tarot deck the Deception and Envy card.
Mm.
Right. Now, sometimes when I don't do as many in-person sessions much anymore, but I used to sit with people a lot, and this card would come up, and they would see this, and they go, "Oh no!" Like, what is that? It can look a little scary. There's someone kind of peeking out from underneath a mask, and of course, the words themselves, deception and envy. Like, what does that mean? So I don't think it's as bad as, it can, depending on the context of it and the questions that come to the table when this card comes up, it could mean different things. But kind of going on the theme of love, so this card oftentimes indicates a mask. It's the ego mask, what we try to portray to the world and what we think we should be portraying to the world. And what sometimes love requires is being authentic and asking for what you want with love, and asking what you want if you're in a relationship, and what is it you want from that relationship, and asking your partner the same thing. What do they want from the relationship? Is taking the mask off and being open and honest. And it really does kind of reflect the song that was coming through my head this morning as well. It's just this bare bones. This is what I need. This is what I want. And this is what my soul needs. So if you're looking for love, or if you're in a relationship that is a love relationship, is it time to ask for what you want, and also asking your partner what they want as well? What do they need, and what are your needs, and what is it that you both want together? And if you're not in a partnership, What do you want what do you want with the people that you're connecting with in life now, in your friendships and people that are closest to you? Do they really reflect to you what's coming from your soul? What's a reflection of your soul and your spirit? Or is it more of a reflection of what your ego is trying to present to the world? And interestingly enough, and I know if you really think about it, if you think back to all the different maybe friendship connections you may have had in life, there's friends you may have had that you were connected for an ego purpose, and then there were friends you're connected for a soul and spirit purpose. And there's such a difference between the two. There's more depth. The conversations are more interesting with the people that you come from a soul level. At least this is my personal experience. And they tend to be uplifting, and they tend to be people who want to help others. And that's a journey that I've come through myself. So what is your ego trying to tell you, whether it be a romantic relationship or a friendship? What is do you need to drop that ego and go to the soul and have reflection of that? Is anybody who's watching, can you relate to any of this? I'm just curious. I'm sure we must. And we got a little 8-second delay, so we might take a moment to get that. So while we're waiting for responses about that, is there anybody who would like us to pull a card for you? Just pop a question into the comments. And if you can't comment, just you might have to follow one of us. I think that's how that works. I'm not sure. This is all new to me. And we can pull a card for you, but if you have a question or a subject in your life that you want some insight on, absolutely just drop that in there. Dolores said, oh, I love this. Dolores said, as I read it as, am I deceiving myself? Yes, that's another meaning for this card as well. Where are you deceiving yourself? And that comes into the relationships. Like, where are you telling yourself this is what you need when your soul needs something else? Yes. Okay, Lisa, you'd like a card. Is there any, Lisa Randall, I see that you would like a card, but is there a particular question that you have, or a subject that you want us to focus on with your life? Okay. And then we'll pull a card for Karen because it's her birthday.
Birthday today. Happy birthday, Karen.
Card for Lisa. Okay. And I love your avatar, Lisa. That's pretty cool. The cardinal. That's awesome. Okay. All right, Lisa. We're just pulling a card for you. We just have to come forward with a question. I would love guidance. Guidance on what, Lisa? Okay. Yes, Rose. Yes, soul conversations are much more interesting. I completely agree. Yeah, much more fulfilling. And yeah. Okay, Lisa. What would you like guidance on? I have a card for you, but I have to know exactly. What do you have, Elias?
I have a card for her too, and I'm gonna give you an overall. And so since we're waiting, I'm going forward with my choices that I'm making, is what Lisa said.
Okay, gotcha.
So look at this card that just popped up. Trust. Lisa, with this card, with trust, it's all about you trusting your decisions. You are very intuitive, and you already know this because we've worked together. But the trust of, are you trusting the insight that you're getting? Not maybe it's not going to someone and say, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Well, I'm going to ask you, what do you think? What do you think? Are you trusting yourself and the guidance that you are receiving coming from you, coming from your higher consciousness, God, universe, source, spirit, whatever you want to say, and trusting that and just going with it? Just going with it. And here's the thing. If you are wrong, you dust off and you keep on going and you try the next thing. But trust that you have the right decision.
Good card. That's wonderful. And the card I pulled for you, Lisa, is interesting enough. This is the Heartache and Loss card.
Mm.
And notice that the edge of the card is blue. So this is about the things that we overthink, or the things we're like maybe ruminating about. Okay. So you might be ruminating endlessly, and it might be about what you're giving up by the choices that you're taking moving forward. Okay. So sometimes when we know we need to move forward with certain things, that it's hard to let go of what we're presently at, because first of all, it might be something we're very comfortable in, or we're just afraid of the unknown. Okay. So when I see this, especially the blue cards, it reminds us that don't let your mind take over, and trust your gut on what you need to do, and try, it's good to listen to what your mind has to say, but also keep in mind that sometimes it comes from a place of anxiety and fear. And that's what this is about. It's like, what is it that you're afraid of giving up in making the choices that you're doing right now? And sometimes those are the things that cause us to not want to make those steps forward. So I hope that makes sense for you, Lisa. Okay. Hopefully it makes sense. Okay. So the other person, I want to go, there was somebody's birthday today. Karen. Oh, my birthday today. So focus for this year. That is a great question. It's always good to do that on your birthday or a specific date, just to kind of say, okay, what is it that I need to focus on for the year? Okay. All right, Karen, let's see. Happy birthday. And before I was pulling for her, Lisa said, I believe I am, but then I second guess myself. Yep, that's exactly. Alrighty, so let's go back to Karen's, because it's her birthday. Alrighty, so did you pick the card, Elias, for Karen?
Yeah, and I love this card for Karen. Wisdom, Karen. Well, here you are, a year older, and if you look back and the wisdom that you've gained through the years, and now you're going to love this. Let's go even deeper. You have the depths of the ocean to go into what you need. You know, kind of like Lisa, you know what it is, but you have to trust. Waters are all about emotion. So really trusting the emotion. Laura went away for a moment. Oh, she's coming back. She might have gotten a phone call. I don't know. Or just a bad connection. We're still on, right? We're still on. I'm hoping that we're still on. Okay. So Karen, it is about wisdom. It is about going to the depths, really feeling all that knowledge that you have within. So I hope that is good. Okay, we're still on. Okay. Laura will be back. I'm sure she's gonna hop onto her phone, because I just got a text. Okay, and she'll be back. She will be back. Hang on one second, everybody. Don't you love technology? I do. I love technology. Okay, I'm just gonna play. Okay. All right. So that is helpful, right? That is helpful. I'm just gonna continue. Laura got kissed in the web, is what it says. So let's see. Got lost. Oh, got lost. Got lost, got kissed in the web. That's all good. That's all good. I just went, Shelly says, I just recently went back to work. Will this job work out for me? So remember, Shelly, the yes and no, the will, pick a topic. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to go on until Laura gets back. Okay, I'm going to text her the invite. So please hold, everybody. Please hold. I just love technology. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. Let's see. Here we go. Copy. And you know how high tech I am. Paste. And there you go. Okay. Let's just pray that she comes back on. Now, somebody else asked, Gina, I would love a card. I've been trying to look for a second home. It seems so hard for me to get. So, Gina, do you want guidance on that? Is what I'm guessing, Gina. I can't click because it's Laura's stream. So I would pull up that card. So I'm going to do this. Here's Gina. Gina, look at the card that I got for you. Focus. Focus on, even though it seems crazy, even though it seems challenging, focus on what it would feel like to have that second home. Focus on what it the energy around it. Instead of that frustration around the home, focus on the joy, the pleasure, the oh my gosh, here's a second home, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and it's going to look like this, and when I go into the kitchen it feels like this, and when I open up the doors and we step into the backyard, it's so peaceful, and it's our home away from home. Kind of focus on that feeling as if you already have found it. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit. I hope that helps. Rose says soul conversations are much more interesting. So true. So true. Chris, I would love a card, please. No question, though. Okay, so you're just asking for a general card. We can go with that. I'm just stalling us until Laura comes back on. Until Laura comes back on, we're just... okay, look at this, Chris. Relaxation. Relaxation. So take things a little bit slower. Do things a little bit easier. Relax in the presence. Okay. Laura says, I'm in the green room, but I know you can't have me. All right, Laura, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. She's in the green room. I can't even see her in the green room. So hang on, everybody. Let's try and do something fun, right? I don't know what I'm doing. But we'll see. Those of you that are high tech, any idea what I can do? Any idea what I can do to get Laura in here? Because having issues? Here it says on StreamYard, are you having issues? Okay, chat with us. Well, no, that's not going to help. Okay, so Laura, this is what I think. Go back to what you created on StreamYard. Go back to, it's live on StreamYard in your StreamYard account. If you go to StreamYard, you can then, because I've done this where the internet has knocked me out and my guest is still on. Go ahead and go into StreamYard on your phone. You'll have to put in your login on your phone and then go in and you'll see where it says it's still live and you can go that way. I hope. Just tell me what you want me to do, Laura. If you want me to keep on going, let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Can I do anything? I can't. There should be something on here. We should probably talk to StreamYard on how we can co-host. Like if something happened, I can go ahead and have her come back on. But let's see. Okay. I'm just going to keep on going till I get something from Laura. Okay. Okay. Chris, good. Lisa, okay. Beth, yes, it so resonates. A card for my highest good, please. All right, card for Beth's highest good. This one just is like, these are just popping out. I love when they fly out like that. Okay. All right, I will let them know. Okay, this will be the last card for today. And guys, please follow Laura and I on YouTube. And we're going to be on next week, same time, same channel, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 o'clock Eastern, and 12 noon Central. So inner peace, Beth Rogers, for you. Inner peace, barking on the truth. Inner peace for you is just, with all that is going on, really take that time to focus on breath, Guidance and meditation is what I'm getting. Breath, guidance, and meditation to give you that inner peace that you need. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Okay. And then I'm going to do one last card for everyone that I didn't get to pull a card for. And then we'll let you go because Laura's in the green room. We can't see her. I can't even see her. Okay. Ready? All these fell at once. Look at this. Leadership, everybody. Leadership. So remember, a bear, whether it's a white bear, brown bear, black bear, bears hibernate. And that time to go within. So going within and becoming your own leader, trusting you. This is kind of like the message about loving self, trusting self, really taking off that mask of the ego. I like how this just pulls it all together. All right, everyone, we will be back next week. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being on here. I appreciate everyone being here. To the new people, thank you. For those who are watching the replay. Oh my gosh, it's a miracle. Oh, okay. I can hear you, Laura.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. For some reason, my camera won't work. Isn't that crazy?
And she's gone. So I appreciate all of you guys. We'll wait for Laura to come back. There she is.
I don't know how long I'll be on, but here we go. Sorry I missed all of that. Oh my gosh. Anyways.
It's all good. It's all good.
But so I don't know where you left off, but thanks everybody for being here today. And sorry about that. I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen next week. But we're hoping to do this every week for maybe 20 minutes or so. So put it on your calendar, put notifications in or whatever, that 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. We'll be back and we'll pull cards for you guys. So thank you all for being here.
Thanks, everybody. We appreciate all of you.
Have a great week, everyone. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.